What the crap? Oh, my jams!
Sorry, Blanca. We had to borrow one of your guns.
Dacius, I should have known it was you.
Oh, I'm not the real Lord Dacius. My name is Dennis. We're all very sorry. Lord Dacius sends his regards, but we're investigating ways to strengthen the military. Your gonad is being used for research.
Took my nads.
We only took one.
You took my nads, Dennis.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another YoJoeJerk toy review. I'm your host, Norm McDonald, and today we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Leatherneck. Alright, let's take a look at this package. We got the boring dollar store box. We got Leatherneck and all included accessories. On this side of the box, we got that low effort artwork. 148. On this side of the package, you got your number, your battle stats, your portrait, and your QR code. On the back of the package, we get a render of Leatherneck and all of his accessories. Epaulette action, shoulder insignia, battle stats, legal mush. On the bottom of the box, you get your legal shit and your barcode. Alright, gang, let's get this guy out of the package. And normally I would call upon Excalibur, but my lovely wife, Miss Jerk, has granted me a new weapon. Friends, let me introduce you to my new weapon of justice, Ward Cleaver. Cut, pop, pull out game. And ooh's a quick look. And now let's take a look at this figure. Alright, gang, let's take a look at this head sculpt. And he came equipped with his cap here. Let's take that off quick. And all in all, the head sculpt looks great. He looks like he's in Russian Mafia. I like the 5 o'clock shadow, looks really good. And the photo reel just makes these figures look so fucking amazingly individualized. So real quick, here's a look at the hair, and it's just sculpted really good, and it's a lot of fun, but it will be covered with the hat from now on. And here he is with the cap, and that's sculpted great and fits on the head perfectly. It's got beautiful camouflage all over it. I like the pattern, and I like the vibe when it's all together. It looks great. And let's start off with the legs, and unfortunately they are the airborne legs, and I don't have a problem with 95% of these legs. It's just down here where the boots meet the pants. I think this little joint right here is so damn ugly, and over time it just looks like it's gonna split. Like the same thing on airborne, it is just an ugly joint choice. I mean, it's cool that we get the swivel here, but not at the expense of it looking like fucking weird. So we know the legs, but the paint scheme looks great here. I love the camouflage all the way around to the back. Over here on the left leg, he's got his little built-in radio there. I don't think that comes off. Nah, with a little tug, it ain't going nowhere, but it's sculpted good. My only beef is it's kind of loose. If you try to like position it out, it's just gonna kind of go back together like that. It's kind of shitty in that regard. So it sits a little bit funny. And over here, he has a holster that goes up into the belt, so it's got a little loop around the leg. Here it is from behind. It kind of rides up into the crotch, so you got to be careful and pull that down. Holster looks great, looks brand new. There's not a lick of paint on it. We get this weird little chain thing here that's not connected to anything. That just looks like a magazine holder, and around the back there really isn't much going on, but it works for the character. At the waist, he gets plenty of movement. He does go back and forth pretty well considering considering he has an overlay on him. And speaking of overlay, the vest looks great. Lots of detail, nice pockets, nice paint on the grenades. He's got a workable sheath right there for a knife. Just more texturing, nice zipper. Up on the shoulders, he gets the padding and the collar. I like how they make a big deal about these epaulets and then they don't even paint them good. It's just smeared on there. This side looks a little better, but they totally fucking missed on the paint. Around the back, he's got a hole for a peg backpack. Nice green paint. Nice detailing all around the back. At the shoulders, he's got a butterfly joint that gets lots of range. At the shoulder, this looks like a brand new sculpt all the way around to me. He's double jointed pinless down here. At the wrist, he's got this little bracelet, and let me tell you, this is made out of gooey plastic and will just fall off. And then he's got the trigger fingers. Left arm is the same. Looks like a brand new sculpt. Got a nice little patch right there. Down at the wrist, he's got that little floaty watch, so be careful. And then a trigger finger hand. All right, let's take a look at his accessories. Next up, we have his tiny little shooting glasses, and these are made out of a really hard plastic. So these are probably some of the best glasses to come along. Nice little paint on there. I'll show you it on the figure in a second. Next up, we got the knife. It's got nice sculpting on there. It's got nice silver paint. Looks good on both sides. I have no complaints. Now, this looks like a brand new pistol for the line. It's got a little bit of a extended magazine. Has a port for blast effects. It is absolutely straight. Next up, we get an update of his original weapon. And this thing came out straight as an arrow as well, and it is made out of hard plastic, so be careful taking it out, because I almost broke the muzzle off of this. No joke. This thing is that rigid. So you see that stress line right there? Don't do what I did. Be careful. It has two different ports for blast effects. That's a lot of fun. And last up, he comes with this reuse backpack. Looks really good. Has nice paint and texture on it. Love the canteen. God damn it! As I was saying, we have nice texture on the side there, on the back. Same thing on this side. On the top, we got those straps, and it's a good looking backpack. And here he is with the glasses on. They look really good. You can see his eyes through there and the tin. And like I said, they're super rigid. They fit on his head exactly, so you don't have to worry about him falling off like I'm shaking the shit out of this, and they're still on there. And here he is with the cap on, the complete the look, and I really like this. My only beef is he really has no neck there. And here he is with the knife and the pistol, and they're a really good fit, and it's a good combo. Looks great. Knife ports into the chest, no problem. Boop. And the pistol fits in the holster just right. Boop. And here he is with the machine gun and blast effects all loaded up. This is what it looks like without, and I think that looks fantastic. And here's just a quick look at them all loaded up. It looks great. I like the backpack. All the colors just come together really well. And last up, we got our boy with his fisted hands, and they look great on there. And for size comparison, we have him with Dial Tone and Bazooka. And here we have him with Wild Bill and Starduster. Next up, we got the Action Force Bone Collector and Pandora. And last up, we have him with the Monster Force Forgotten King and Dracula. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on this figure are, besides a few problems, I think this is a very fun figure. My problems are these ankle joints suck. I did get a QC issue in his elbow. It's fused with really bad plastic. I hate to be the one to complain about the guns being so rigid that they might actually break taking them out of the tray. So be very careful with the barrel on this one, taking it out of the package. This guy has no neck at all. I don't know what the hell happened, but whatever. So yeah, other than that, I like this figure a lot. I think it's a fun update. It's great. I love all the new weaponry. And that's all I got this time, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
tell that bitch who sent you here how sorry I am I can no longer be her friend.
It was more or less just heavy petting, with a brief moment of penetration.
Just walk away. Give me your tongue.
Hey, you want to see treasure?
Let's go blow this guy.
Oh, great Odin's raven.
Get on with it!
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
I felt like putting a bullet between the eyes of every panda that wouldn't screw to save its species. I wanted to breathe smoke.
Jams roll heavy, new bird truck, stop, spot, sex, clown, slither, ass, play back, lock. Chrome on the wheels, strings never rust. Gas station toes, life laced with lust.